it's Miss Schlarman here, and today we're going to talk about our art project. And as you know right now, masks are very important. We all have our mask, and I'm going to go ahead and put mine on, okay? And this inspired us for our first project. You ever been to a photo booth? You know, when you're in a photo booth and you go, ah, or switch it around, ah. So this is what we're going to create. We're going to create our either happy mask, crazy mask, sad mask, nervous mask, all kinds of things. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to show you how to do it step by step and slow it down. All right, let's get started. All right, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our fun little crazy masks. And the way we do that is we're gonna take our paper, we're gonna fold it in half. And then we're gonna pick out different faces to draw. So it could be like my tongue sticking out, it could be like a pretty little face, maybe it's going to be more of a nervous or angry or monster or sad, or we can do a happy kind of one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw a happy face, and I just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like the one with the tongue sticking out. Maybe put some little splatters over there, or this one nice and simple. But basically all you do is you draw that top lip, right? Then you give you your little dimples, and then you're gonna put in the bottom lip. And then I like to see the tongue, okay? And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put in some teeth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this, zoop, zoop, and I'm gonna go like this, put in my teeth, and then put in my tongue, maybe put in a little bottom lip there so where it sees, yeah, just a little highlights kind of thing. And then of course, I go in and I'm gonna erase. Now, I only erase like this because I used a Sharpie. So this is one of those tricks that's nice to have a Sharpie, is you just got to be careful because Sharpies are permanent and you never want anything to get onto a table or anything, especially if you're working at home. You don't want to get any kind of material accidentally on your furniture. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pink for my pink tongue. And then of course I'm going to put in some darks. You don't have to, you can keep it all one color, but I like to put in a little bit darker in where the darks and the shadows are gonna be. Remember how we always talked about tints and shades? Okay, so what that does is it creates value, and value is like adding in realistic light coloring, kind of just a little bit. All right, so then that I'm just gonna take maybe a little pink here for the mouth and just a little here. And then of course this is deep inside your mouth, so of course it's going to be dark. So I'm just going to take my black crayon and I'm going to fill it in. Now remember to take your time, go slow, be patient. You want it to look good. All right, so that's my one side. I am now going to get my scissors, and I'm going to pay attention to where this is the opening, right? And this is the fold. So I'm going to come over here, and I am going to come over this way, and I am not going to cut where that fold is. I'm going to cut over here, okay? There we go. So now what you're seeing is that it's got, there's the opening like that. All right, so now this is one side of our smiley face that's gonna go on top of our mask. All right, turn it over and then think, do I wanna do another happy one with the tongue sticking out maybe? Or maybe I wanna do one that's kind of like more of a nervous, oh, I don't really know what the answer is, I'm a little nervous. Or maybe I'm just like, I'm just okay, I'm a little tired. Maybe I wanna do kind of more of a pretty mouth. Maybe I wanna do one of those open mouths. Maybe I wanna do, who knows? You could do anything you wanna kind of get in there. I'm gonna do this one, I think. Okay, so first I'm just gonna draw with that pencil, and I'm gonna start by making that open, kind of like that. And notice how I draw lightly with my pencil? Kind of looks like a C here, and then I come over this way, and then this one comes in through here. Shoop, shoop. Okay, and then I got my teeth. And I'm putting the teeth in. Then I'm going to go in through here and erase that because that's not in my tongue. And then I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna come over here and here. And then of course my teeth. Choop, 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 choop. I don't know, I like this one. I think it's just, I'll put in another little tooth there. And put in my lips here and lips coming over that way. And then of course I'm gonna start coloring again. And so what we're doing is, have you ever done like a photo booth fun thing, you know, when you're kind of picking out different things? Well, that's what we're making. You know, with these masks, we can't always tell what everyone's feeling. I mean, you can tell when someone's eyebrows go up and what they're saying with that. But when you have the mask on, it's a little harder to say, what exactly are their intentions? Are they happy? Are they sad? So we're just gonna make a couple little like photo booth props to kind of get our message across, and where you can kind of like, without people knowing, they can just see this and they'd be like, oh yeah, look at that. They're kind of silly today. Or maybe they're not, they're a little lost, or maybe they're a little scared, or maybe they're just super happy, because that's what you know what, I'm just super happy to be back doing this. I've missed it. Okay, put in a little lips, like so. All right, now once you have that, look at that. So I have this one and I have this one. Now you can either use whatever material you have. This is a straw, and I'm gonna put the straw in there like that. Or let's say you've got a pencil, you put a pencil in with that, and you can use whatever tape you have, whether or not you have like masking tape or whether or not you have Scotch tape. Scotch is clear, masking is that yellow tape. Okay, so let's take a little bit here, and I'm gonna take my straw and I'm gonna put it in there, put the tape, and you kind of want to make sure the tape goes around the straw, not just tight over the straw, like real tight, like that. You kind of want to make it there, and then before you stick it, tuck it around like so, okay? And then you've got, okay, so now what I need to do is put a little tape to where my fold doesn't come open. So I'm gonna take two little pieces and I'm gonna tape it together. You know, a stapler would probably work on this too, if you have a stapler. You know, that's what art is about sometimes, is just trying to figure out a creative way to do it. So now I could take some selfies, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to take a selfie with this over your mask and turn it into me. Can't wait to see your guys' creations.